calming, real clear. That's what has to close. An audience is the first need of all shows. I can't believe we didn't know that the folk who wanted to see our show would all be broke.
We wrote a great show and we practiced real well. The music is perfect and the acting is swell. But in order to eat, we have to somehow get paid. Because the grocer won't take our tickets in trade.
It's crazy! A full house every night we have!
10 paying customers.
We have to start charging the waste makers.
How could they come? Most of them are down to 1 meal a day, the free bread and tea on the strike lines. Where would they get the money?
If we could move the show to a big legitimate theater, we could attract a paying audience.
How can we afford a big theater?
It's just for a while.
It's just for a while.
We've got to get through.
We've got to get through.
We've got to
We've got to do everything. We can't lose this. It could always be worse. Though we can't quite see how. Try to be grateful for what we have now.
We need to talk. Only you would be on time for work.
Me, who am I waiting for by the door every morning?
No, it's none of that. You boys do a good job.
You do a wonderful job.
Your jokes, Max.
My jokes, you write the material. It must be your voice.
No, we love your horrible jokes. We love your off-key singing.
Ah, thanks.
You
I
make
think.
people laugh, Baruch Hashem. They need it.
It's not you. It's us. The problem is, we're broke. More than broke.
In English, it's called broke-est.
January's over, and our January bills, we haven't paid any. Not one.
And can we stop feeding the girls, huh?
If we don't give Mr. Stapleton something for the rent soon, we will be out of here and none of us will eat.
Starting today, me and Max, we will work for nothing until the strike is over. Won't we, Max?
Well, until Saturday showtime. Do we have thousands of social engagements? We'll stay in no.
A stick of bread, a little soup each day, no problem. Just this one last week's pay. With Natalia.
The Thalia Theater.
Exactly, the Thalia Theater. 400 seats, 100 free for the waste makers, and the rest 35 cents each, starting already this Saturday.
This very Saturday night, at last, our big chance.
Because he heard our show was great, the owner says we only have to pay $25 deposit.
Great, he said we were. This time next year, the Knockers Mockers will be a household weight.
Two household words, knockers and mockers.
But $25. You have $25?
We still have $15 in our savings, and this week's pay, $10, that's our $25 deposit.
You mean all this time you had $15?
Morris, Max, darlings, the $10. We don't got it.
You could put off the baker or the butcher.
The baker, the butcher, the milkman, the woodman, we owe!
They've been trusting us for 1 month already.
Max, the $10, we gotta find it.
So go already!
Okay. We heard the girls is in the tombs.
The tombs! Oh, dog, it shouldn't happen to. Oh, those sweet, sweet girls. I hope they kept them together.
What was the charge?
Obstructing the law, it said. There was so much confusion at the courthouse, we couldn't find out anything about where they were taken. Finally, they hung out a paper, hearing results with their names and guilty, $20 fine or 5 days workhouse each one.
$20?
A month's pay. And do we have a penny of it?
No.
2 days. How the league paid their weight out.
That's what they say they collect money for.
Yes, but they won't let anybody pay until Monday morning, 9 o'clock.
Monday morning? At least 2 days rent with no return.
Thalia.
Yeah, exactly, the Thalia. 400 seats. Engaged, booked, and spoken for by us.
In other words, rented by us starting tonight. For $100 a night, we're committed already.
$100?
Which we don't have.
Which we can only get by selling tickets.
And you don't know what condition Sadie's going to be in when she finally gets out.
Oy vey.
Looks like we bit off more than we can chew.
How many nights did we guarantee?
6.
$600. What were we thinking?
We were thinking we could make a profit.
A profit. In the theater. What were we thinking?
Look, everybody! Triangle settled!
What?
6 hours ago we heard Polanski swear they would never give in.
Never is not what it used to be in the old country.
When they started, we never would have believed it. It says they're going to announce details at a tea tomorrow, given by, who else? Alva Belmont.
We were hoping the girls were here.
No, you're not.
5 days they got.
Why?
In the tombs.
Oh, we owe you all a big apology.
Unless we had seen it with our own eyes, we never would have believed it. Imagine, I arranged a marriage with him. Well, thank the high one, it never happened.
Maybe you could talk to me about these arrangement matters.
Well, all we need now is some jobs.
Well, with the strike over, you can work anywhere with all your
But
experience.
we've always dealt with Polanski ever since we've been here.
Well, it looks like the show can make some big money now.
Oh, that's right. There'll be plenty of people interested.
And lots of girls with money. A 10% raise.
How did you get out already?
Where is she? Is she coming?
Sadie's in the hospital. She's unconscious.
Unconscious?
She collapsed. Right over in jail. I begged the matron to help, so after a while they took her away, and I just sat there all alone. I didn't know where they'd gone with her or how she was, and nobody told me anything for hours. I just sat there, getting colder and praying she was okay. And then all of a sudden they took me to Mrs. Belmont's car, and the chauffeur drove me to the hospital.
So you saw her?
She was just lying there, real quiet and still with a bandage on her head.
There's me.
I wanted to stay, but Rose said you all needed to know what was happening, and my parents would be so worried. She said I could come back in the morning.
I know she's going to be okay.
If she dies, was it worth it?
Don't say it. Don't even say it.
Dying is not an option.
Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it if she dies? Not to me.
Deborah, darling, I just want to say, our stalwart Sadie may have been lost today, but Deborah, you must realize 30,000 girls have better lives.
It isn't just waste makers who'll do better than before. There are thousands and thousands and thousands more of all kinds of workers who are looking at the strike and saying to themselves, this is what we'd like.
Thousands without her. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it if she dies?
I hate to say it, but I must agree. If she's gone, she's left a lot of girls more free.
She chose to use her songs and to raise her voice to say that every worker likes to have some choice.
All the big newspapers now support the strike, saying sweatshop owners can't do everything they like. Everyone loves Sadie, her energy and fun, and she chose to use it all for this great thing she's done.
Everything you say is good and fine and true, so I see her choice seems acceptable to you. But if she had to die, if she's really gone, and we never ever get to hear her sing a song.
don't you sit down?
Believe me, I've been doing nothing but sitting and lying for hours. I'm fine.
Let me explain. She was faking.
You can't believe how hard it is to do absolutely nothing.
But I saw them hit you.
I saw you fall.
In the jail, you were bleeding right out of your mouth.
I pulled with my tongue at the place where I bit myself when they hit me. It made it bleed some more. It hurts like crazy now.
You mean in the prison when I was so worried you were faking?
I was worried that if I told you, Devorah, you would give me away. I'm sorry to do that to you, really.
Why did you do it?
I was worried about the show opening tomorrow.
What a girl. I knew it.
What do you mean you knew it? I didn't know it.
Okay, so we both knew it.
I think we all knew it.
But why did you let us worry all day? You could have sent us word.
Alva realized that if Sadie were in big danger, it would make a good negotiating device, and the doctor agreed to go along with it.
He'd been reading about the strike in the papers.
So, Alva left me at the hospital with Sadie and went right over to Triangle.
And we saw by the paper that it worked.
They were really worried that I was going to die, and then the public would refuse to buy anything from their factory ever again.
They were worried. They were worried. What do you think we were?
Quite a performance.
Myself, I would have been glad to do without it.
But look what they got. You girls are the big winners.
Oh, I am so proud of us all. You too, Mrs. Belmont. Thank you.
Believe me, it was a privilege to be included.
Rose, you're the one who should get the credit. Think of all the times we wanted to stop. Rose, good worker.
Absolutely, the best worker. A mensch.
She knows the word mensch.
It wasn't easy, but you showed them. You got everything.
Well,
Even Triangle.
yes and no. We got the 52 hours, we got the 10% raise. But they didn't agree to union representation. We'll probably be demonstrating in front of Triangle again next year.
Oh, Sadie, you know you could pick it from now to doomsday, and it wouldn't be perfect.
Perfect, we're definitely never going to get to.
Well, look at us. We have to deal with a somewhat dented leading lady. Do we complain?
And me, here I am, engaged to somebody. And she's already got another fiance. Am I worried? Still, I think I will go downtown soon and get a license before my fiance makes a third engagement.
Life is made of patches, small or larger snatches, stitched into a home. Nothing comes out perfect, long though you may work it, you may find a home. So what?
So what? So pieces of steam, so wasted to dreams, and dreams are always a little bit holly. Lie, 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 and dreams are always a little bit holly.
Holy threads are crooked, don't just overlook it. Face what must be, face what must be faced. Every waist has mending, curving cues and bending, a stitch or two misplaced. So what?
So what? So pieces of steam, so wasted to dreams, and dreams are always a little bit holly. Lie, 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 and dreams are always a little bit holly. Lie, 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 lie.
My mother's tablecloth will make a beautiful wedding dress if we can cut out the cranberry stain from Thanksgiving.
So what?
So what? So